Hey everybody, this is ThyCompany here. Welcome to today's live stream. Today is April the 17th, 2024. Welcome everybody. Hope your day's been doing well, your evening's cool and all that. And yeah, for today's live stream, we're going to be doing some Roblox gaming, and then we're going to go back into the game development that we were working on yesterday as well. So, I hope you all will enjoy today's live stream, and yeah, let's also go and switch to everybody know that we are live. So let's do that. Yeah, so we have our subscriber goal. We have all the 3,000 subscribers. We're almost there and all that. So yeah, let's go ahead and let everybody know that we are live. So let's refresh everything here and let people on this body know that we are live. All right, cool. So let everybody know. Hey, everybody. We are alive. Uh, no, I don't need HP Smart right now. Don't know what that was about. All right, come join in on to the live stream. All right, so hopefully this takes you all over into everything here. Cool. All right, so let's get into, first let's play a game. What's a good Roblox game for us to play for today's live stream? All right. Let's see. Ooh, my phone's charging really quickly on this new charger I got. All right, so what's a good game to play? So it looks like Doors lost some players. Doors is not as popular as what it used to be. I think Doors used to have like 100K players at one point, or maybe more. Let's see, Slap Battles, Speed Draw, Please Donate. I don't know, maybe Please Donate, but let's see. We've got Epic Rap Battle Cussing, 17 plus over here. Luxury Casino, 21 plus. Um, so that's kind of interesting, right? So we got some adult games on Roblox. Did y'all know that was a thing? So yeah, let's play. You know what I want to do is actually I want to play a little bit of an old game that we used to play. I think we played at least once on the channel. Problem is with this game is that the audio is copywritten or copyright. So I don't know about that. So I do want to maybe play a little bit of Toy Defense. Depends on what y'all think. What do y'all think? Should we do Toy Defense maybe first? I do also have two notifications on Roblox. Oh, chat. What's up? Hey, STXR Bear. Hello. How are you? What's up? What's up? All right, Max. Or oh yeah, I forgot to answer Max or on Roblox here. All right, so yeah, I got everybody there. Cool. Um, but yeah, I want to show you all some of my favorite Roblox games right quick. Games that I like to play. Some of these are kind of more older than others. So yeah. I know Toy Defense can lag, so I might skip Toy Defense. Rainbow Friends, I think we played Rainbow Friends on the channel? Let's see, I don't know. Do you all have any game recommendations? Games you all would like for me to play, possibly? We'll take a look here. So yeah, I'll tell you what, let's go into Fantastic Frontier, but I'm going to have to turn the audio off of Fantastic Frontier because all the songs from Fantastic Frontier are copyright. What do you call it? Not infringement, but like the songs are copywritten. So it's like, if I decide to go monetize this live stream later down the road, I have to go and like edit out all the sounds. So it's just easier to go ahead and, take the music out now. Uh, So let's make sure I can do that. Oh, hello. Turn off the game volume. All right, cool. And maybe as a better idea, because I know y'all like to listen to music, let's try to find a website that will actually let us play some music while we do some gaming. Let's see. Why is the game screen? This window capture should be a lot bigger. I think should be, but then again, I don't know for sure, right? Let's uh, let's try to open that up a little bit. All right, cool. So y'all can see the game. All right. So why on earth is the Fantastic Frontier taking a while to load? And usually it's well, given that on the Chromebook it does take forever, but this is a new PC, so we'll see. I don't know. Some games don't want to work for some reason. All right, Fantastic Frontier is playing. So let's make sure that we can actually let's see, copyright free music. All right, go copyright free music. I wonder if there's a radio. Royalty free this, royalty free that. SoundCloud's got some stuff. Might take a look at SoundCloud. All right. So I think this is all royalty free stuff. There's a station here too. Can I play the station? All right. Now we're gonna get into the mood. All right. So we're gonna have some music playing. Just making sure that it's not too loud and y'all can still hear my voice if I'm talking. All right, cool. So I'm gonna do a check on my phone, make sure stream's up and running, and somebody's in chat already, I think. Who's all watching the stream so far? Let's see. Let's make sure we're live. So I'm gonna do a check on my phone, make sure. All right, cool. So we're up and running. All right, guys. So this is Fantastic Frontier. It's a nice Roblox game. So let's see. What can I do so this subscriber goal is not too annoying to look at? Help ThyCompany get to 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, would appreciate that. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller so it's not as annoying to read, right? All right, Fantastic Frontier. Cool. So let's turn my music so I can hear the sound now. All right, cool. For those of you who don't know, I did get a new haircut. I got the fan blowing here. Because I know Uchapa's been yelling at me saying, "Hi, where you gonna get a haircut? Your hair's too long, this and that." So yeah, I mean, let me try to fix my hair really quick. Yeah, because I just got a haircut today. So yeah, my hair should be fine there. Oh, I just got a new notification. New message from Manuel P. Trevino. All right, let's actually pull up this. It's a little bit more interesting to look at, right? All right, who sent me a message? What condition is it in? Ungraded? I don't know. We have both circulated and uncirculated. Alright, I thought we corrected this. Like that. Oh, oh, my bad. We're on the game recording screen, aren't we? We should be on this. Alright. Ratings manual. The condition is overall ungraded, but we do have both circulated and uncirculated banknotes, comma. I can send you a few photographs of what we have, but overall the listing photographs is pretty much what represents what the banknote looks like.
At Harris Teeter, earn up to $1 off a gallon of gas.
How many banknotes were you looking to get?
Redeem at Harris Teeter fuel or BP stations. Right now, get 4 times fuel.
Alright, there goes my Harris Teeter SoundCloud ads.
Exclusions apply. It's just one of the many ways to save at Harris Teeter.
Have y'all been to Harris Teeter before? Alright, so let's play a little bit of Fantastic Frontier finally. Alright, cool. So we are in the main town, and the map's glitching on us already. Oh, maybe not. We shouldn't be... Oh, there we go. I think we're now back. I don't know why it was glitching. It's not a game that we should be having large... Oh, that's why, because graphics quality is at max when it should not be at max. It should be like an average. Oh, here's this guy, by the way. Well, I'm here. You can catch any sorts of those little guys. Little guys? What do you mean? Oh, little guys, I mean fireflies. If you find them, catch them, they turn into stones. I like them a lot. The more you got, well, the more I give. You bring, 40 fireflies, I can give you something good. 75, something great. 150, well, oh my. Less than 40, maybe I get you something. Alright, so we have currently... Oh, hello. I don't want to talk to Stick. Alright, Stick is the name of our little trader guy here. So I have 47 fireflies. So yeah, we have a lot of armor. It's more late game armor. So we'll play for a little bit here, see what happens. But I'm going to use this glowing sword because it's a decent sword, and then I can also turn it into kind of like a projectile sword, when it does this like dual wielding thing, which kind of looks like that, sort of, which is... Oh, so we can do first person here too. So yeah, it shoots like a laser beam here too. So have y'all... So, I don't know, do y'all prefer first person or third person? I can do a little bit of both. Alright, and then also I have this speed stick that looks kind of cool. Which makes me go fast when I use it. So yeah, let's kind of show y'all a little bit here what I'm talking about. So let me actually go back to town because I want to drop some of these like important gear items into like a house, so I can clear up some space in my inventory and then sell off whatever goodies I find. So where's my house? Is this it? One of these buildings is my house. I don't even remember anymore. And then I have what's called a mushroom carousel, which lets me float. Again, I don't recall which of these are mine. Somewhere I have a house here, I think. Is this it? Again, I don't seem to remember. Somewhere bloody hell. Alright. Otherwise, I could buy bullets. Should I buy bullets? I don't know. So yeah, let's do this number. Oh, there's those fireflies things. By the way, there's a big old giant here. So yeah, just to show you all some simple... Is that guy gonna fall down? No. He shouldn't fall down, and this guy's actually pretty easy to defeat with my current weapons. He drops a lot of stuff. Iron bars. Now, he's not like an end stage guy, so... oh, here's another guy. Oh, he can shoot. But he doesn't do much damage, so... let's fall here. Apples. And apples are common food. It's not like something crazy. Alright, so let's try to, actually, like, climb up this little, walkway if I can. I should be able to do it. There we go. There's a guy's little boat there. I saw a firefly somewhere here. Oh, there it is. Well, I'm not going to run for it now. Now that I'm already in the town here. I could have sworn somewhere here is my house. Oh, don't click the house there. One of these buildings are mine. Is this who I'm talking to? Yes, indeed, this fine house behind me is for sale. Alright, it's a 2-story house, 20 storage slots. Could be yours for 700,000 gold. No, I don't want the 700,000 because I got a house somewhere here. I think it's like behind. Alright, jump ThyCompany. Oh, there's a firefly. I'll take it. Firefly stones. Alright. A fog house. This might be the house. Yeah, there we go. Select residence. ThyCompany. Alright. Hey, roomie. Alright, I have a roommate. Alright. Alright, so I got some good stuff here. Might be time for me to get a new place because this item slot is full. I got a sword there. Yeah, because I was thinking about getting rid of like these keys and stuff. Alright, so yeah, I got a full storage chest. But I did want to probably sell this stuff here. Alright, so yeah, it didn't really give me much gold there, which was what I was kind of hoping I was going to get something, but,
We all know that timing is everything.
yes, timing is everything.
Phoenix makes it easy to balance work, family, and school with online classes 24/7, so you get the freedom to learn when and where you want. Start your degree at phoenix.edu.
Was that Phoenix?
Oh, watch your step. Wow, you're...
Alright, where's this other two? Oh, here it is.
Dark. I know, right?
Alright,
It's the
I'm
perfect
thinking that we
place
should
to film
get the
horror
house.
movies. What movie is that? I haven't pressed play yet.
Alright, why is this thing not talking fast?
Even your really, really creepy ad
Alright,
turns out
Realtor,
here.
Realtor,
What
Realtor,
have I told you about scary
Realtor,
guests?
Get
Reno.
AT&T fiber with All-Fi and live like a gagillionaire.
Alright,
Limited availability coverage may require
cool, I
extended
got a new
additional
house
charge.
now. Let's get into the house. I thought we were in the house. Hold up. Why is this? Why can I fall through the building there? Where's the entrance, by the way? There it is. Alright, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Alright. Yeah, pretty much that's all what I want to do there. Cool, so now I can go out and have some fun. Alright, let's go on an actual adventure. Trying to jump over the house here. There we go. How far up? Oh, I can go even higher here. What's this guy doing? He's trying to fish for something? Old Rusty here wants to fish for something. Oh, we have a lake here. Alright, let's... Oh, I found a mushroom. A boomba mushroom. This castle is for sale too, by the way. Can I wonder if I might be able to get on top of the castle. Oh, if I can time my jumps correctly. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully I can do it. Oh, I need different gear to get on top there. Alright, no worries. Is that anything good? A bobber mushroom. Alright. Let's try this out. Alright, come on. There we go. So, I was trying to run and jump there, but it didn't work out. There's a lot of mushrooms here. Honey mushroom. Oh, here's a bad guy. But he doesn't do anything. I can just whack him. There's a spider there. Let's hit the spider. Or I thought I was hitting the spider. Come on now. Alright, so these guys don't do much. It's like really minimal damage. So this is where I want to go. See, look how far up I am. So I'm going to do this number here. See, now I'm floating off in the middle of the sky, right? See? See above me here is a big forest. I'm slowly falling down here. I'm higher than the birds even. And there's actually a particular area that I want to go to, which is part of a new update to this game, or newer. Let's see if I can find it. I'm still so far up too. I'm in the petrified grassland. I don't see what's petrified here, but alright. I'm also not seeing any enemies too. I don't know if that's normal. Something over there. Alright, oh, we have a trader here. Alright, let's talk to this trader guy, see what he has to offer, if anything interesting. Archaeologist, good day! What do you need? You have anything to sell? Oh, here's what I've dug up. Alright, so we got ivory stuff and then a frail wooden sword, which doesn't do anything. This is some expensive gear, but I can buy it, but I don't, I think my gear's better. Like, I know this is an end stage something or the other here. So there's only 2 places where you can sell your goods, by the way. Night approaches. Don't really have any concern about night seeing. Does this door do anything? I can touch the door. Nothing happens. Okay. Alright. I can do it the other way, where I just walk over the door. And if I walk to the other side of the door, this is what happens. I'm in the pits, by the way. nothing happens. Which is what I figured nothing was going to happen. I don't know what that door does. Anybody play this game before and have any idea what this magical door does? What's this red thing? Oh, it's an enemy. Let's attack this enemy. I'm trying to kill this enemy without falling and running into the enemy. See, this enemy here has way more damage. I think I have to trigger its attack animation before it actually does something. Alright, so I got a new message from Manuel, I think. Or 2 notifications, rather. Alright, let's get rid of this creature here. So this creature is like a bug or something. Alright, now it's nighttime. Fallbird feathers, monk's chops, rubies, sunflowers. Alright. So look how neon everything is. Like that door's magic, right? I like how the new song starts playing as soon as it... Oh, that's a bird. Comes nighttime. So these are little mushrooms. I don't believe these mushrooms have a good, large value. Pretty uncommon, rare. Rare or uncommon? I think the uncommon stuff is, gives me a clue. So let me see what... I got 2 messages from Manuel P. Trevino. Alright. Oh, hello. There's a guy attacking me. Alright, who is this crazy kid? What does this guy want? Is this chocolate again? Oh, I just one-hit killed him. Dark Root. That's interesting. Where did this guy come from? He, like, flew up here or something? Alright, so what does Manuel want? Manuel wants 1 banknote. Best one you have, not bent. Alright. I'll send you some photographs of what I have, and I'll take a look to see which one is in the best condition for you. Will $12.49 work for the banknote once I find it? Question mark. Alright. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna do this. Feel free to send in an order. That's a better thing to say for eBay. Feel free to place your order. Alright, so we answered Manuel there. Alright, cool. So let's check chat right quick here. Alright, nobody in chat? Nobody on Discord? Let's see here. We should have at least somebody answering today. Why can't I see my members? Oh, here you go. Show member list. Subgames is live. Pet Simulator 99, Roblox, Chill, Stream. Boosters playing Trackmania. So Subgames is the only person playing Roblox right now. Alright, well, since no one's really watching, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna make this a little bit quicker. Because I don't want to be playing Fantastic Frontier all day, right? Oh, there's a ghost. Hey, hey. Jump over the ghost in this game, right? Oh, there's multiple people here. Alright, I might have to pull the gun out if I... And my sword isn't hitting anybody. Alright, I'm gonna pull the gun out because... Oh, hello. Let's eat these mushrooms here. Where's the Oh, hello. Pepperoni's just gonna give us some health. Got ghost chunks, pepperoni. There's not. Oh my god, why are there so many ghosts now? It's a bunch of ghosts. Holy crap. Alright, let's get out of the ghost land here. Why are the freaking ghosts all in here? Alright, we got rid of. I thought we got rid of the ghosts. Ghost chunks, pepperoni, 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 and yeah, let's get rid of all these ghost stuff. I want to try to take care of this guy too, especially since he's like at half health. Daytime.
When you use bounce dryer sheets and your clothes look amazing, it's the sheets.
Oh my god, this guy wanted to kill me.
Yeah, it's the sheets. Smelling fresher than
It's crazy.
ever.
He
It's
could.
the sheets.
Oh my god, he cleared my thing.
Oh,
Alright,
so
guys.
soft fabric.
So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you all Fantastic
It's
Frontier
the
right
sheet.
quick.
Less wrinkles
So
on your
yeah.
clothes. You know
That's
it's the
cool.
sheet. Bounce
Alright,
dryer
guys,
sheets.
so let's
More
go.
freshness, more softness, less static, less wrinkles. It's the sheet.
Let's see, where are we gonna go now? Let's go into game development finally. Alright, so my games. I'm looking for the game I worked on yesterday, which somewhere here. Why am I not? Oh, here it is. I gotta change the name. Configure game. Is that how I change the name? Alright, changes have been saved. Cool. I think it's now. Should be updated now. Let's try it out. Maybe I can refresh it. Even better. Alright, so I gotta change the thumbnail on that because it's an old thumbnail. So yeah, this is where we were yesterday. Alright, so a few things we gotta do is we gotta find that Pokemon map that we were looking for Pallet Town. Alright, so yeah, this is our map here. So we gotta do a few things. We gotta make grass. Which we did. I think we have grass here. Oh, we needed the 3D grass. Right. Remember the 3D grass, guys? So meshes, grass. Alright, what does this grass look like? What do you think about this grass, guys? Does it look like it's actually sticking out of the ground here, or is it floating? Looks like it's kind of floating. I might have to pull up, that kind of looks more like grass to me. I just gotta make it the right size now. Yeah. That looks like kind of like grass patches, right? Not making it too noticeable. Alright, can collide's off and it's anchored. The reason for that is so that we don't have any issues walking through grass. So, it's like this would be, for example, let's call it, I don't know, patch of grass? Patch? Or just call it grass patch for easy stuff. Right? So I can do this. So something like that. So if you're walking in grass, here's grass. Alright. But if I go back to here, you can kind of see a few things. So what I can see here is grass, then there's like a dirt path, I think. Alright, let's make our dirt path thing. It looks like a dirt path. What material do we want? That's the shape. I don't want to change the shape. It kind of looks like a dirt path. Alright, so let's do a test play. Just want to see what it does right quick.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears.
Alright, so little grass
More like
patches. I mean,
music to your
that looks
nose.
fine. It's not like,
That freshness is
you know, when you're in
irresistible.
Pokemon, you walk into the big grass patches and there's random wild Pokemon everywhere. This is not that.
Nice. Get 6
This is
times
just
longer
decorative
lasting
grass,
freshness
right?
Plus odor protection with Downy Unstoppables in wash scent beads.
Hey babe, you and your brother are identical twins, right?
That's right.
You two have the same height, the same hair color, the same number of neurons.
Alright, so
crazy,
let's
isn't
see
it?
what's
Super
going on.
Crazy. So, can you explain why you downgraded our internet and wireless plans to save money, while your brother is a gagillionaire with AT&T, has fiber,
Alright, why
a
are we still
wireless
getting
plan,
ads?
and saved $20 on his internet bill?
Well,
I should have chosen the other one.
Live like a gagillionaire. Get AT&T Fiber with AT&T Wireless to get all the best.
Oh, I think they're playing ads over and over again. That's what's going on.
Only conditions apply.
Alright, cool. So I think we got the premise of grass. We know what this is here. We have our house here. Cool. Alright, so let's do this here. Alright, we've got a big grass patch there. I'll get somebody to talk to me while I'm live. I wonder if Rooster will answer that. That's a no. Alright. Cool, Squarey's online. Hey, Squarey, I'm live. I think I spelled Squarey wrong. Julio on Roblox Studio. Let's send Squarey the link to the live stream. All right. Okay, so what's next? So we got the starter area. We need barrier blocks, I guess. Right? What does a barrier block look like? I got a few ideas. How big is a barrier block? Still texting me? No? Just going crazy. Oh, that looks weird. Can I union this, or is it gonna look weird? See if I can make this look into like a pine tree, maybe. Why can't I see blocks? Or a square shape, rather, is what I'm referring to. That looks like a tree, right? Sorta like a pine tree. I think that's fine. Now, here's the next part. I need to do two things, actually. You know what's cool? Oh, that's not what I want. I thought this was something different for a second. I'm going to do two things here. that red brick right there for now. So the reason I have this red brick is to help me kind of guide what I'm seeing here. Alright, so I need to do two things. I need to make that higher. And actually, I'll be doing two things here. Yeah, that looks right. So that red brick should be... Okay, cool, it's intersecting. That's what I wanted. So I need to make it transparent. I'll call it barrier pine. So what's the purpose of a barrier pine? So barrier pine, we'll put that here for now. It's a pine tree that you can't walk over. So the idea is that, you know, we'll have like a barrier somewhere here. And ideally, it's like more like that. So let's give this a try. Let's try and make a barrier wall, right? How much room do they give us here? Let's take a look into Streamlabs. We have one viewer. Rooster, what you want when you call me? I'm in another call. Rooster, I was wanting to get you into the live stream. See what you've been up to. Have somebody to talk to, so it's not, you know, just by myself on a live stream. That's what I wanted. Let's see, can I let's change this for a second. Alright, cool. So that's what I wanted to do. So yeah, Rooster. So what you up to, Rooster? I see you playing Trackmania. Just curious what you've been doing, Rooster. Alright, so we have grass here. Should we make the grass a little bit of a different color?
Water, right? 80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh,
Pass me the intercom thingy.
Attention shoppers. If you want a real deal, try
Alright,
Tide
that's what I
Pods.
get for
Pay for
playing
water. Pay for clean. If
copyright-free
it's gotta be
stuff, right?
clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods.
Water content based on the
Alright, let's take off that music. Alright, so what's Rooster doing? What you doing, Rooster? Got 2 people watching, nice. Alright, so what's the map that I'm trying to find here? So, there's actually a few things. There's a regular woods. Oh, there's actually what they call forest woods. So, what's forest woods? Forest wood would basically be, like this, I think. It looks like I gotta push this back a little bit. Something like this, I think, right? I'm just kind of copying what I see in some of the map stuff here. Alright, so we don't want plastic. We want 2 things. We want the texture in the base place. Oh, I think we made double. Paste it to. That's what I want. And let's make it. No, we don't want metal. Leafy grass, maybe? Yeah, that looks fine. Then we can just put that, kind of go and adjust as needed, right? And we'll kind of edit things here and there as we go. So yeah, Rooster, what you been up to, buddy? I'm working on a map for a bounty I'm working on called Psych. It will be a 2-month long that the top 3 people with the most amount of WRs, world records, will get some money, but if I get number 1, then nobody gets money. Oh! Now that sounds interesting. We're playing for money for real now. Alright, so yeah. So guys, you can hear Rooster's working on a competition. A championship, rather, because we're getting money here, so it's called a championship, right? I'm working on maps for a bounty. What do you mean by bounty exactly? Is that a game, of course, or is that for some? Is that what records? Are you talking about one of your games, or are you talking about a different game? It'll be 2 months long. That the top 3 people with the most amount of world records will get some money. But if I get number 1, then nobody gets world money. Man, that's you heard it here live on the ThyCompany channel. Rooster's gonna give you some money if you get the most world records. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty fun. Uh, all right. So this is the map here. I can now change the base plate size, something like that, maybe. What do you think about my forest design, Rooster, for like a barrier, like an edge of a map or something? Let's see. I can always change the size, by the way. I can make it smaller or bigger here. But it looks like I'm gonna do this size. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2 or 3. So yeah, 3 by 3, I guess. Do y'all like the music, by the way? I'm just playing some royalty-free music, but I don't know if the ads are copywritten, so so that's gonna be interesting. And then bass play actions longer like that, maybe. I think we just make it like this, and that should be fine. They're overlapping a little bit, but that should be fine. And then you can maybe put. I don't know about this force thing, but according to the map, this is a thing that's going on. Someone's calling me. Hello? Hello? Да. А? Еще раз. А я не хочу домой. И потом приду домой. А чего? А если через час? Да, ты сказала в 2 не прийти. Кто сказал до 12? Ты сказал до 12? Господи, а я работаю на компьютере. Что я все сделал? Ну, посылки я сделал, но у меня еще есть другая работа. Ну, вроде быстро пока кажется. А что? О, да. Я же сказал, где-то так 860. А что? Да, через eBay.
И я тогда спать ляг. Все. Не буду тебя ждать.
Ну, вы, в принципе, можете пойти спать. Нам какие планы завтра? Никакие вроде. А, ну пока. Alright, so yeah, Grandma's calling in, checking in what's going on here. So let's see here. I'm quite infamous in Trackmania, so it should get quite a lot of people. Looks cool, LOL. Oh, my game stuff, cool. Thanks for the compliment. Yeah, you know what's funny is these trees I built using pine cone meshes that in the free mesh or free model toolbox thing. I just put pine cones together, and I did put a tree base here too, so there is an actual thing here. Maybe I should have made it look a little different. But oh well, no one's really going to be paying too much attention, I would imagine, right? They just know it's trees, and that's really all that's needed, I think. Not sure. We'll see. All right, so we have grass patches. What's the map look like? All right, so these grass patches. So what it looks like to me is these grass patches are kind of scattered throughout the map. I don't know. Do we keep the grass patches or not? I feel like we probably do not need to have it. It just might be extra because I don't want it to be laggy, right? So what is this game going to be? So Rooster, do you remember me talking on Discord about the RPG game? Like, and a lot of people who are watching the RPG videos and they wanted for me to make an RPG game. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself an RPG game, and was putting um, some blueprints in the Discord. What's it called? The game development page. So I talked about that on Discord. Let me see. I don't know. Did you see the game development stuff I wrote? That was like, oh, it's going to be like kind of like Pokemon, but it's not going to be Pokemon. It's going to be collecting, but I don't want no animals in the game. Like I had that conversation a few times, and my thinking was like, you know, I think everyone's tired of Pokemon. So I was doing like sword fighting stuff, kind of like and I was thinking, well, let me put in maybe some Roblox stuff. And then we had a Roblox animation video that went kind of popular, viral, maybe 60,000 views. We were almost at the point where we had one video that was going to beat Subgames' most viewed video. I think his was like 64,000 or something like that. And mine was about to get like 68,000, or maybe I was going to get to 70. So you don't remember? So, well, there's the fun part, I guess, right? So, so basically, regarding that, you know what I'm thinking? I'm kind of leaning towards not having the grass. What do you guys think? With or without grass? I'm gonna go probably without grass because I don't want it to be, at least in the starter area, I don't think there's really a need for it to be so patchy with grass. So it looks to be, from what I'm looking at in the map here, kind of zoom out here. Looks to be, this is how it's intended to be set up in the map. So there's a place for you to walk around here. This is all grass. That's all fine. And then there's a house kind of in this area, and then this dirt path kind of surrounds this house here. So let's kind of try to align up a little bit more of the grid. It's not really necessary, but some people say it looks good. So yeah, what do you guys think about, speaking of which, did I get rid of the grass? Oh yeah, I did. My bad. Uh, so there's the dirt path. I want to put the texture of, now you can't really see the texture here. That's weird. That's supposed to be like that. Or maybe, oh, hello, maybe I have the texture on the wrong side. Yeah, I can kind of see a texture here, but it's so faint. Let me fix that. I might just do grass and make this not as dark, possibly. Now we don't want fabric. That's gonna. Well, ideally we want to make it look realistic, don't we? What's force field do? Is that anything important or no? It does make it look darker, but the force field is not what we want. All right, let's go back to what it was with the like that, right? Or maybe why don't oh there's the 4 button like that. I think this grass looks a little bit better. Or do we do more leaves? I like this more. All right, so we got to put this texture into this block here. Why did I see it and not? Hold up, did I put it? Oh, no, that's why. What just happened? Hold up, I think I got it. Oh, I know what it's doing. It's double pasting into there. Paste into. Yeah, that's what I was wanting to do. I was like, why does it look weird? All right, and then this is supposed to surround the house, apparently. Let's see. All right, Rooster says, okay, I'm going to go to bed now. Good night. Subgame says, good night, Rooster boy. So good night, Rooster boy. All right, so for those of you who may or may not know what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to basically make a map that kind of looks like Pallet Town from Pokemon, red, blue, yellow, Kanto region. Kind of what it's supposed to look like. Kind of. Don't know how realistic I want that to be. Alright, so let's actually do this here. I'm going to replace this with this, because I like the grid pattern. It's not necessary again, but it's like, I almost feel like it looks better. Just put it there for now. These houses are not aligned, that's why it looks weird. Yeah? It's not needed, it's like not very unnecessary. So here's the first thing I want to do. I want to change the color of the roof. How do I do that in a way that's not, it's not gonna look weird, right? And then I think there's signs everywhere, right? Hopefully you won't try to make a real game with it, since how Nintendo copyrighted Roblox when people tried to make a Pokemon game and where they had they were to change stuff, or else the game would be removed. No, this is not Pokemon. This is definitely not going to be Pokemon, and it's going to be severely different. It's going to be Roblox themed, very heavy Roblox themed. Um, in fact, I'm just looking at maps and getting ideas for maps, and it's going to be different for sure. Because you don't want to have the controversy of what Power World was having. Even that's probably enough to kind of stir people around, right? But I know what you mean, sub games. Yeah, I'm just kind of more or less brainstorming ideas and looking at stuff and seeing where to go. Because even in the game development page tab, I made very specific things like I want no animals in this, and I know Pokemon is like heavy animal. Even Power World's heavy animal. This I don't want no animals in this. This is not a zoo. Uh, all right, classic house. So we have classic house. Rival's house. Might now here's an example like of a thing I can do. Um, so the professor's house is a big house, but I don't think I need a big house. I don't think that's necessary. So what I need to do is I need to change the color of these roofs here. So let's see if I know how to do that. Classic house. We just call it professor house, right? Professor house, right? First floor, we can change the, all right, so what's the first floor here? That's the first floor, okay. Uh, so let's see here. We want to change the roof. I wish there was an easy paint tool. Does this do what I want? No, it doesn't. I figured that's what it was doing. Um, let's see, how do we do this correctly? So we don't want the first floor, I want the roof. Chimney, oh, I can change the chimney color. All right, let's go with what I was thinking about doing. So let's go with chimney. All right, so here's the tough part. I gotta go select everything before until I find what I want. Did I change the color or no? I did change the color. Okay, so I'm gonna go and see. I hate when you have to do things like. See, I got a list of smooth. It says smooth, um, smooth block models. So now I gotta go and figure out which of these smooth block models is what I want. Right? So here's another one. Or I could just make this from scratch. There's another option. All right, so change the color of the chimney. I want to change the color of the roof, which is the next thing. All right, so we don't need the chimney anymore. Now we got this list of blocks that have a bunch of snap stuff written on it. Why does everything have a bunch of snaps written on it? All right, now here's the tough part. Or do we just make our own uh, buildings? Maybe that might be easier. Yeah, Palworld was a little different. They had lawyers and stuff to look into before releasing, but to be fair, when you have over 1,000 creatures, for sure other game will have similar creatures. But yeah, I don't think just a city will matter, especially when it's not copied perfectly. Yeah, it's not supposed to be copied perfectly. Um, Now the interesting thing about, I don't know if, according to what I remember reading somewhere, I don't believe Palworld had a bunch of lawyers. But they probably had somebody to take a look at least like making sure everything was in line. Um, but what's interesting is I do have at least two lawyers in the family. I have an insurance lawyer and then a criminal lawyer or attorney in the family, so I could consult them, but I don't know what the price of that would be exactly. All right, so yeah, let's make this little pathway a bit bigger. I don't know if I want to get get these buildings to look the same because I know at least in this starter area, like I'm fine with having Roblox houses, but I'm not going to be putting a bunch of Roblox houses in every part of this map. 'Cause that's not going to be entirely fun, I think. Maybe. All right, here's an interesting area. Yeah, so it's not going to be a Pokemon ripoff. Let's see. They are an Asian company as well, and their Pokemon is really popular there. They had to make sure this stuff couldn't happen when released. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, I'm sure. Let's see. I know. Um, I'm gonna have to eventually start finding some Japanese friends here in Charlotte. That's one of the great hardest journeys I can think of, or hardest not journey. My bad. What's the word? Um, hardest quests I can think of. Other than I know we do have a school where there are Japanese teachers, but Japanese teachers versus people in their like 40s and 50s versus ThyCompany who's 28. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I don't know, just food for thought, I guess. But I do have a story I can tell you right quick. So I mentioned a few people that I used to work at an airport. And back when I worked at the airport, I was doing some currency exchange work. And on top of actually doing currency exchange, I was also what was called I was an inventory manager, and also I was doing like what do you call government checks? Like what do you call regulatory checks? And I had to do affidavit forms for both domestic travelers and international travelers. So basically, it was like a declaration form where it's like, oh, you must declare the reason why you want to do a currency exchange, da 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 da. And it's like you can basically pick tourism, or you could pick like you're part of like the media, basically like a news agency, or you could pick like religious reasons. But I think everybody just picked like tourist reasons, or scientific research was like another one. But it's like, I don't know if the people go and like be checking that all the time because of how many affidavit forms we would fill out. And most of it's like, a checklist and then you sign your name and that's it. And I don't even remember, I don't think we like took down passports or anything. But anyway, we had these two Japanese kids who wanted to travel to Cuba. And Cuba is one of these countries where you have to fill out the affidavit form. And, they don't know no English. They had me their Japanese passports, and it's a little teenage boy, teenage girl, and I'm like, oh, and they like tell me Cuba, and uh, I'm like passport, and they send me their passport. Uh, what's Cuba, Cuba, right?
Cuba.
Cuba, and now I'm gonna try to explain to them from English into Japanese the following situation. I'm like, so we don't sell Cuban currency. We don't sell Cuban currency because United States is against communism and any allies of communism and anything to that nature. And because of which we have, tariffs and restrictions and, everything we can do to stop the communists and the Communist Manifesto and spreading and all, this and that. And um, so basically, we ain't going to be exchanging no Cuban currency, over here in the U.S. especially down south where it's like more anti-communist, I guess, right? Arguably, even though Charlotte's sort of more of a democratic city, and we do have people from Cuba in Charlotte. Even though it's not the capital, I would say like Miami is a more heavy Cuban area. So I gotta go tell them in translation here that here's what you gotta do. You gotta go and first get either, and you can't even get U.S. dollars to go. So if you go over to Cuba, don't be bringing in U.S. dollars to Cuba because Cuban government and whoever is involved in the currency exchange when you have to do it officially. So you might be able to find some like some resident or local who may be able to do it under the table, perhaps. But if you do it officially you're going to get taxed like anywhere from 30 to 50% apparently. Well, at least that's what I was told when I was working there. That could have been a big lie that they just tried to tell us to get us to sell everything. So, yeah, rest in peace, Japanese trip. No, actually, it did work out because yeah, I was like, man, I would hate to have to send these two Japanese kids from Charlotte, North Carolina, all the way back to Japan, right? Um, and so here's what I told him to do. I was like, you got two options, and I had to use Google Translate, of course. And everybody was like looking at me like, what you gonna do, ThyCompany? You're an American. You're a regular American worker, and I guess it's like the idea that Americans are dumb kind of intuition, right? You're an American worker. How are you gonna be helping out these two Japanese kids who don't even know English? ThyCompany, you don't know Japanese, do you? I'm like, I know, no, I know some words, but using Google Translate. So here's what I had to tell them. I had to tell them that you have two options. Either one, get euros, okay? Because they're more friendly towards people from the EU. Two, if not euros, you can get either Canadian, that's their second option. Third option, Mexican currency. Or if you want, as another option, some other country that probably is going to be friendly with Cuba. I don't believe we had Russian currency, but Russians can go into Cuba without a visa. So if you have Russian currency, I'm sure the Cuban government will be happy to trade with you. Um, so I basically persuaded them to get euros, and they had filed their affidavit form, and then I had to go and basically explain all of this whole situation and the logistics and all that. Put it into Google translate into Japanese, and be like what's a good Japanese thing? Uh, and basically be like, hey, this is what's going on. When you're over there, also when you're over there, unless you want to bring a souvenir of Cuban currency back to Japan, don't be bringing no Cuban currency back in the U.S. because they might start, staring at you funny. But truth of the matter, I actually do have some Cuban currency as a souvenir somewhere. I don't know where exactly. It's probably in my currency collection or banknote collection album book that I have somewhere laying around. Not even in this house. It's like either my grandparents or either somewhere. I don't know. So if you're looking for Cuban currency from ThyCompany don't even know where it is. But it's not like something that's I don't even believe it's illegal to have. It might be illegal to trade. I know people be selling Cuban currency on eBay, so I'm pretty sure you can technically sell it on eBay. Um, Even if I had North Korean currency or something that's even more crazier, somewhat like I don't know Afghanis or Syrian currency, even Palestinian currency, which they don't have Palestinian. They have like they have old Palestinian currency before creation of Israel and all that. I mean, you can sell that on eBay, but I had those notes more as just like a collector, numismatic collection, right? Why do I keep having Dropbox promotions here? I don't want that. Anyways, I also have to go to sleep. Gotta go to the office tomorrow. I have to be up early. Ooh, alright, sup games. Thanks for letting me know. Appreciate it. And, So here's kind of where we're at right now. We painted the chimney. So it looks like I'm gonna have to do this annoying thing here where I gotta go and color all this probably gray. Yeah, I'm gonna call it smoky gray. Yeah, let's just make it all smoky gray, right? Yeah, let's just do this. Let's make it smoky gray. Do 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 do. I thought I did with smoky gray. Oh, okay, I gotta make it that color. What you doing, ThyCompany? Or you gonna get in trouble? All right, someone turn on the music again. I'm pretty sure you all want to listen to some music, right? All right, let's find that music. Just drank all my water. All right, where was I?
Ew, gotta get rid of this old Backstreet Boys t-shirt.
Tell me why.
Because it stinks, boys.
Tell me why.
I've washed it so many times, but the odor will...
All right, I guess we gotta find road. Oh, I know, freaking YouTube. YouTube has some stuff, right? Good night, Sup Games. You have a good day at the office tomorrow. Hope you be doing well tomorrow. All right, so we made trees. Right, we made the pathway. Um, all right, now we can go into. I'm getting my Discord notifications now. Rooster's online. Oh, apparently I was going to call a rooster. Alex is online. Hello, Alex. Is Alex going to answer? What's up, Alex? How you doing, man? What's going on, Alex? Hey, how you doing?
Doing alright.
That's good. What you up to?
I'm
Not
just playing Warzone.
Warzone?
Yeah, you know what that is?
Maybe.
It's a Call of Duty game.
Oh.
Well, I don't know your new whatever computer that you got will like handle it.
That's a good question. Which are you playing? Like PvP round?
Huh?
You playing like one of the online rounds?
Oh yeah.
Cool. How'd your game go?
It was alright. I was doing solos and shit.
Cool. Specify company's houses. Alright, I'm working on my RPG game. Slowly, I guess, putting it together. You know, somewhat. Ooh, I gotta fix a few things here. Just realized the size of the map is too wide. Someone's texting me again. Be right back. Alright. Surprised Choppa's not online. Subgames is playing Roblox. So, all right, so apparently I need to be making it kind of closer to that size there. I don't even think this. I know what I was thinking here, but I don't think this is necessary at this point. It just doesn't make sense to have it. I even made this too wide here, but I don't think it matters, does it? Probably doesn't, especially since let's see, base plate needs to be thinner here.
Back.
Hey, welcome back. I made
What was I gonna say? Huh?
I've been playing some games on Roblox, some new
What?
games. Um, so I made two gameplay videos. One called Kaijiro Cards, which is sort of like Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's like weird in some way. Um, basically, whatever side has the most points wins that round, and if you win like 3 or 4 rounds in a row, you win that game. Um, kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh in a few ways, but not exactly. But then they got like Magic the Gathering stuff in it. But I made a gameplay video about 20 minutes long, posted on YouTube, and it got good views. I think it's like at close to 80 views now. You see, yeah, about 80 views. And then I posted a new gameplay video today called Rocketeers, and it's by the guy who made Jailbreak. And the gameplay is good. It's a capture the flag game, but it's like you can shoot your player up in the air, and what's funny is like I'm good at capturing flags, but like I guess average when it comes to like shooting people down. I think. All right, so yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been working on so far. Or yeah, for terms of like game videos. I got a notification that there's an update available for Studio. Alright, we'll also have what's called an avatar importer.
Wait, what was I gonna talk about? Oh shit, forgot about how I got into the fight.
Oh yeah! Yeah, you're gonna tell me that. I got plenty of time,
Yeah,
so what exactly happened?
it happened like 2 months ago. So let me just tell you about it. So I did not go to this day planning on fighting and shit, but like all this happened like during PE because I have PE in fourth period. So and this was before PE. So we were in the
Okay.
locker room, right?
Right.
We were like changing and getting dressed for PE because we had to wear our PE clothes so we can go to the gym. And after I was done changing, what was I doing? Like I go like take a piss, right? And all these fucking freshmen, bro, they were like lined up somewhere, and like all the freshmen are like lined up like differently from the juniors and sophomores too. Are like and the freshmen are like towards the restroom, and you can only do like 2 years of PE. So yeah, I was walking to the restroom, right? And after I was like done taking a piss and shit, I was walking back to my locker, right? Bro, these little fucking freshmen were like fucking around in the locker room, like throwing shit around, like always on some stupid shit. Like I never really like trip on it, like bro, like I don't give a fuck. Like that's on them if they're gonna like mess around in there, you know.
Yeah, it'd be on them if they're gonna get
But
in
this one
trouble.
time, but this one time I was like walking through them like to go to my lock, right? These little motherfuckers like do a binder hella hard right at me, like right in my fucking face.
Oh.
And I didn't know if it, and I don't know if he meant to hit me or not, cause that shit was like bang, like I was like mad as fuck, bro. Like that shit put me like into like to smack some shit.
So did it hit you, or did it like
And
get
I don't really,
like the
huh?
binder? Did it hit you? Because
Yeah, bro, that shit hit me like my face, like my nose, bro.
oh man, that sucks.
Fucking hell. So yeah, what was so I really like, don't like get into problems and shit, but like I'm not like a really problematic dude, but if you get smacked in the face with a fucking binder as hell, like you gotta react to that shit, like especially if there's some like doing some stupid shit, you know?
Right.
So yeah, I look at this little motherfucker like straight in his eyes, and all of his friends were like paused, like and look at me, right? And what I did, I grabbed him, right? Because I didn't want to just beat him up because I'm a greater older than him, But if I did beat him up, it was gonna get like fucked up, bro. Because I was not trying to get in trouble. So what I did, I grabbed him and I pushed him to this room. How do I explain? There's just like this room before we go to the gym, right? It's like the locker room. Then there's a door between the locker room, and there's like a little space into like in another door, and there's like a gym, like a little space in between the gym. You probably know what I mean or some shit.
It's like a
So
hallway, or what you mean, like before you get to the locker rooms?
yeah, I don't know, a hallway, but there's just like a room between the locker room and the gym.
Okay.
So I push his ass through in there through the door, right? And I grab him and I put him on the wall and I slap him like good 4 or 5 like times, like
Yeah.
mm. So yeah, I just walked back to the locker room and all of his friends didn't say shit, like not like a single word, like they just let that happen. And bro, you want to know crazy part was?
What?
All his friends were like want to be gangsters, but nah, I don't want to say it like want to be gangsters. They're like they
Tryhards?
always like be getting into trouble. They wouldn't be like getting in trouble and shit. They're like little troublemakers, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all what happened. Um. Oh yeah, I got home early though.
Cool.
Uh, early out of school because that day, like I was like, hell no, I'm not trying to get in trouble because it caught up in the office because I didn't know that little kid was like gonna snitch on me,
Oh, did he snitch on you?
or not. No, he didn't because I didn't know if he was gonna snitch or me. That happened because he was
Oh.
younger and shit. So like what I did, I just called my parents and I said like I was not feeling good, like my nose is hurting, like I had an accident at PE
Oh, I
because
got
I
you.
like I was hit, but like it was not swollen and shit. So I went to the nurse's office and then I ended up going to her that day. So yeah, that's like it. For sure.
Oh, so is like
I didn't. Huh?
so were you pretending like you were sick or hurt?
No, I was not sick. I was like pretending to be hurt.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You were pretending to be hurt, right? Saying that your nose was hurting.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I got you.
But for real, that shit hurt, bro. The fucking binder.
Well, then yeah, you
Like,
got
what would
hurt.
you do? What would you do? What would you react to that? If you got hit by if some I don't know somebody threw a binder at you.
To me, it like depends on who threw it. Well, like I don't remember. I never had no freshman that really be hitting on me or hitting me. Um, Truth be told, I don't even remember that much from. Man, it's been forever since I've been in high school, right? Um, but yeah, it's been a moment. What in the world's going on with these trees? Oh, it's the base plate that's
So you
hacking.
said it depends, like who hit you.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna be fighting back some thug, You know what I mean, right? Well, yeah, I'm not gonna be fighting nobody, especially if I think they're dangerous.
Bro. So you
Yeah,
just gonna let that happen? Like do nothing about it?
maybe. Um, maybe. I don't know. I'm just thinking about what I would have been, what I would have been back then, because I was like, the type to be avoiding conflict. Nowadays, I'll be, getting them in trouble because, one, I'm an adult, I can get them in trouble to a degree, like get them written up or whatever. Um,
Then you get charged as assault.
well, that's if I'm fighting them, but I'm not going to be fighting no. Why would I be fighting some freshman out of nowhere?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't fight that fucker, because he was younger than me.
Right.
I just, just like teach that boy a lesson.
Yeah. I got you. I was just thinking, like, what I've done.
Fucking, huh?
I'm just trying to come up with trying to think of, I should say, what I have done in such a situation.
In high school?
Yeah. All right. I thought there was a terrain tool somewhere here.
Like, what was the word about your high school?
Say that again. What did I what?
What was your worst part of high school? Like,
Oh, I
know,
think I know. Actually, I have a few ideas as to what would have been the worst. Yumaine probably knows what I'm talking about. The girls were pretty bad.
so you're saying they're like bad, they're like fine as hell?
Some of them were. I won't be lying about that. But their character, like they be like doing stuff to make you mad. Like, you might be interested in one of them, you try getting with one of them, and then they start playing around too much or doing stupid stuff. Like, I can't talk about L because that's gonna make me emotional. But one girl who
Why is that?
a lot of tough stories and then betrayal and then doing stuff to make me mad after she left high school, and then it took me like several years to
Oh,
finally get over her, and then it's kind of a long story. Like my sister was saying that I'm all right. Why can't I? What the heck's wrong with this block? Like I can touch. All right, something's going on with Studio. Oh, because I'm in the terrain editor. That's why. Yeah, I figured out a glitch in Studio. If you select terrain, you won't be able to select any blocks or do anything with the blocks until you get out of terrain. Um, but yeah, Alex, you still there?
yeah.
All right, so let me tell you about a story about M. So M was this girl who I knew back since like sixth grade. We went to the same middle school together, and she was from some country in South America. I don't know. I think maybe Ecuador. I don't know for sure off the top of my head. I'm gonna bet Ecuador. And I basically thought she was fine since like sixth grade, when we met in sixth grade, up until like maybe 11th grade or 12th grade. 12th grade probably, right? So about you could say a good 6 years I was into her, right? And so, I was too shy, too afraid to talk to her in middle school, but in high school is when I was like, all right, I want to find myself a girlfriend because this is enough. I'm tired of all this, right? Being shy and getting nothing done, right? And so, what was it? 10th or 11th grade? One of those. I want to say ninth grade was when maybe I started talking to her. Well, probably 10th grade, more than likely. So, turns out she had this very like extreme flirty personality, and which I liked, but I never told her that I liked it. Um, but we started kind of like hanging out, like going to the movies and stuff. But she'd be doing stuff kind of like almost like manipulative. But I was like whatever about it back then. Nowadays, I wouldn't be, I wouldn't care for that. I want, Thigh Company's going to be doing what Thigh Company wants. Thigh Company's going to be the leader in this, right? And then pretty much back in high school, I was pretty much like, what an alpha male and a beta male is. Pretty much in high school, I was a beta male, right? And in the terms of like, oh, what can I get for you to fall in love with me versus being like, all right, I'm going to prove myself and then the girl's going to come after me versus me coming after the girl. Right. So, one of the big things is like, I didn't know I was pretty antisocial. Like, I didn't know how to talk to people. And I didn't really learn how to really efficiently or strongly talk to people until I got out of high school. And my first major thing was when I started working at the movie theater and then also taking public speaking classes and then going, basically going to college and university. That's when I basically switched I turned my brain on, for lack of a what better way to say it, and it actually became social. Right. Because now I have a goal in mind, what I want to do. I want to get things done versus being like, oh, being a beta male, basically back when I was in high school. Um, so back to M. So she'll be like, want to hang out with me? Like I'm like, hey, want to hang out, go to movies? And she'll be like, yeah, let's go to movies. And um, she would be always trying to pick a movie for us, even though I don't even remember. I think one or two times I just didn't know what to watch, and that's why she was picking out a movie. But she would be picking out stupid movies, like movies that I wouldn't be interested in at all, and that she would be interested in. Like one of them was like a New Year's um, Christmas movie that had like Channing Tatum in it. Um, I don't know what in the world that movie was called.
New Year, what?
It was like a New Year's movie. It was out during the middle of the 2010s. Is it The Vow? No, not The Vow. I hope it's not The Vow. Um, could have been The Vow for all I know. 2012. Shoot, it might have been The Vow. I'm just kind of browsing, trying to see if there was another movie around that time. But anyway, it was some movie that I think my mom was there too, which was another bad thing. You don't go to hang out with a girl with bringing your mom, so that's a big, arguably retarded thing I did back then. Um, but yeah, that was like one of the things I remember I didn't like. But then it was like good episodes. Like probably one of the best episodes I can think of was like during my 15th or 16th birthday. L was there and M was there, and I didn't invite nobody else. Like there was this guy who was like claimed that he was friends with me, but I wasn't strong friends with him. And like I hated the guy at one point, and he was like, "Oh, why didn't you invite me, Thigh Company? Oh, you greedy, you you greedy MF. You only want this and that." And well, shoot, I probably was was greedy back then because my interest was getting with L, but M was sort of like hanging on too. And we went to this like what was it called? I think it was called Sports Connection. Sports Connection was a place that had an arcade, bowling alley, laser tag, um, kind of a fun place. But what was funny was that like um, M would be doing stupid stuff, but like doing stuff that like L would notice, and she was trying to like get me um, like excited or aroused over M when I wasn't because I was wanting to be with L. But which actually ended up teaching me that L was. I later found out L was sort of bisexual. Um, in her in her mind, which is usually is a good thing for guys, right? Arguably, I don't know, but that's up to the whoever, right, to make that decision. And oh, I just picked the wrong tool. Crap. And so I ended up getting mad at Elle because she started like focus. She started doing stuff I didn't like. I had a friend named Derek who was also friends with M. He didn't care about M one way or another. Um, but he was noticing things that I was noticing. Like he was like, M used to look so good back in the day. She looked fine. She looked so fine back in middle school, and I'm trying to like use language that's not that's good for YouTube without cussing and all that. She looked so fine back in middle school. What in the world happened to her now? She gained so much weight. Oh, she'd be eating them cakes too often, and which I didn't notice she was gaining weight. And the reason she was gaining weight was because she was taking a bunch of AP classes and because of stress. And I was stressed as well in 11th grade. I was really stressed in 11th grade. I didn't care about 10th grade that much or ninth grade. Even though some of the classes were challenging, like I know Humane's was having challenging episodes with geometry. Like I did have challenge back then too, but like I did stuff to get it to work. But anyway, so what did I do? Oh yeah, so why I disliked M because she started. I mean, you could argue that she became less attractive by gaining weight, but I'm more, the other things that really pissed me off. She started doing this like super tans, and she went from looking like fair skin to like really dark tan skin, and it looked like an unnatural tan. Like when people tan too much, they turn like really dark, dark and crispy, dark and crispy, right? And so I wasn't happy about that. And what's funny is that the lady who I went to get my haircut today, I think she knows who M is. I don't know for sure. But anyway, so first thing was I was pissed off about the tanning, I was pissed off about the weight, and then I was also mad about I was mad about what? I was mad about oh, she turned into an alcoholic, and I wasn't happy about that. Um, and then I'm trying to think what else she's did. Oh, then she then she like knew I was really into L when she finally found out about it, and she didn't do a thing to help me out, right? And so that kind of was making me mad. You know, I was my mind was thinking like, oh, this girl knows Spanish. Talk to her in Spanish or something or other. And L was the reason why I ended up learning Spanish in high school and then a little bit in college. Um, so yeah. So ThyCompany sabe un poquito de español, pero ahora no sé en cuál forma voy a usarlo. So yeah, ThyCompany knows some
Who are you
Spanish.
talking Spanish to?
To the audience. Uh, yeah, like who's gonna be knowing Spanish? Oh, well, actually, I do have some Spanish speakers who are subscribers. Um,
Yeah, right here.
yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, I got basically that was the first bunch of things, and then she got really heavy into school, and she started harassing me for not doing my work, like to the level that she wanted. She wanted me to be like fully in depth in my schoolwork, and in some of those classes, I wasn't really wanting that. Like I was trying to relax, especially in 11th grade. I was really depressed in 11th grade because L left my high school and she went to a different high school, and I didn't know where until like later after everybody graduated. Um, and so like there would be stupid stuff like Elle would got my number, and then she'd be calling my house phone in the middle of the night, and my mom would be picking up, and she'd be talking to my mom how I wasn't doing my schoolwork. Oh, Thought Company still hasn't done his project for Spanish class, and we're all waiting on him to finish his work. And my mom would be she'll be yelling at me in the middle of the night, and that's not fun. Um,
Why should she be yelling at night?
because my mom is Russian. She don't be care. They savage. Um, especially when it comes to education. Like, and at that point, my mom was really savage with my education. Um, So yeah, it was kind of rough for a period. So then M, as soon as she got into college, she never cared about like checking in, how I was doing and all that. And now, truth be told, I was pretty pissed off, so I didn't really call her. But I tried texting her a few times, and I was like, "Hey, what you doing nowadays? What you up to? What you graduate with? What are you doing? Now that you're out of school." It turns out what happened was she tried to go into nursing like L. L went into nursing, and L got a nursing degree or nursing license, and L got herself a good job as a nurse. She became an emergency room nurse at a hospital. But Elle mainly got her money from marrying a rich ex NASCAR driver or wannabe NASCAR driver or something of that nature. And ThyCompany was livid when that happened. And I figured out, oh, she was marrying because of money. And then there was a few other things going on. Like, there was at one point, one of my friends was like, hey, did you take a look?
Your mic is glitching out.
Is it glitching out now?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, am I being attacked? um, so basically,
it's still glitching out.
Is it still glitching out for real? Let me check what's going on.
Yeah, bro. It sound like you be sounding like on those calls on the news.
Oh, really? Is it that bad? Oh, hold up. I think I know why. Because my fan is on.
No, it was good.
How about now? Is it better?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, am I seriously sound like one of those? Hey, John, this is Matthew calling in here. I called into Fox News today because I was watching the article on how, them terrorists are trying to cross our border now. We gotta shut down the border. That's probably what I'd be sounding like, right?
No, for real, you sound like one of those calls on the news that be like, there's goddamn.
I was at the scene, John. John, them terrorists are trying to cross our border illegally. They're jumping the wall. We gotta get President Trump back in the office into the White House. Oh, because crazy Joe Biden here. That's probably what I'd be sounding like. No, I have my fan on, so I wonder if that maybe was messing up my mic. But yeah, I think what happened. So M ended up like becoming like a medical assistant of some sort, and she started working at an Alzheimer's clinic. And from what I heard, she wasn't really a fan of it because if you know what Alzheimer's is, that's like basically imagine my sped dad, but like people who go have schizophrenic episodes. People are there trying to attack.
My question is.
Yeah, what's that?
Why are you calling your dad sped?
So
I was just looking through your old ass streams and you'd be every single damn stream saying sped dad, sped dad. How's he sped?
How's he sped? Because I'm very sure he's got memory issues, but I don't have a confirmation of that. But so sped is a term that Humane came up with, and sped basically means.
It's not like he just like invented a new word.
And no, he didn't. No, Choppa didn't invent a new word. Basically, it is an abbreviation
that
for.
That just means autistic, bro.
I guess it does mean it. But yeah, basically what I was going to say is that, yeah, it basically means like special education. Basically it basically means retarded. But I can't be calling them retarded now, right? Oh, hello. My trees are glitchy. It's not good. Why are they all glitchy? I'm gonna turn my fan on again because it gets really hot in the room here. Hopefully that fixes that issue now. But yeah, he'd been doing stuff like the craziest thing. I'll tell you the weirdest, funniest thing he's ever done. One time his lady that he lives with called me up in the middle of the night at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and she's like, "Your father has gone literally insane," and I'm like, "What in the world? Like, why are you calling me in the middle of the night? Tell me this. Here, talk to your father." And so she passed the phone to me, and he's like, "Hello, ThyCompany," and he does call me my real name, but anyway, "I need your help. There's a bus. There's a bus down at the end of the road. It's on fire. They came. They set the bus on fire. And I need you to come over and save it. But don't call the law enforcement. They're in on it." So this is basically him going like, full on, I guess, senile. And don't you need to go? You need to drop everything and go to the library. They're going to come and attack the library. They're going to send their agents. I need you to go over there. Call the call the sheriff.
Why are you talking like that?
Because he's whispering me all this information like at night, and I'm like, what in the world is going on?
Bro, he's whispering like that in the night.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
That motherfucker's probably gives you shit. I died. Anyway.
Yeah, and so
oh yeah, that motherfucker probably like giving you some ASMR session or some shit.
yeah, but yeah, he's telling me all this, and I'm like, what in the world is he talking about? And basically, he thinks like special agents are coming in to burn books in a library, and like I'm like, okay, what library? Where is this going down? And then he completely loses it trying to think of like come up with like where it is, and he basically like is having this weird, almost like a psychotic episode, I guess, of like things things coming up in his mind, like he's brainstorming, special agents are coming in, you gotta go call the sheriff, tell him to bring his deputies, like some crazy nonsense like that, right? And yeah, that's basically what he was like on about, talking about like this weird craziness about, oh, people are gonna come to attack him and stuff like that. So that's just like one episode. And there's a bunch of live streams where I talk about each individual episodes that he's talking about. Like the most recent thing he's doing now, every single day I call him, he keeps telling me he's in a different state. I'm like, "Hey, where are you located?" And I know he's in Georgia. Sometimes he'll remember and tell me he's in Georgia, but then he'll be like, "Oh, I think I'm in South Carolina. Oh, no, I'm in Virginia. No, oh wait. Zal, where are we right now? I think we're down in Florida." Um, and then he'll be like, talking about this craziness, and then he will. One time he called me.
I'm be right back.
All right. Yeah, one time he called me like by a different name. But I have a bunch of live streams where I discuss all the different things, and I call him up. Like we did the Paul Howard prank call. I think that was like the most recent one. The craziest thing was when he lost his phone. Yeah, when he lost his phone. That was pretty crazy, right? All right, so we put in the water. Yeah, we're not going to do much of the water. Water's for way later down the line. Okay, so we'll look more at the map here. Let's get rid of Channing Tatum. I don't want to be looking at that right now. We have the trees. All right, we've got to make the north part of the map, right? North part of the map is going to, I think, basically have this same layout. Why am I not select? Oh, do I still have freaking terrain selected? Hope not. It's like I do. I don't know what's going on here. Why can I probably do have terrain, don't I? Or no, I shouldn't have terrain. Toolbox. Terrain editor. I unselect. Oh, there we go. I think I unselected. That's weird. There we go. Yeah, I guess I did have terrain selected here. Not sure how that happened, but alright. And we're going to move this like around there, I think. Or about this way. And I'm going to make this a little bit wider, like that. And yeah, we'll also let's put in this like texture. Do I have the right thing here? Oh yeah, this texture is what I'm, oh, hello. Don't mess up on me. Let's undo. Yeah, this thing's a little weird. I don't know why. I select the block, try to put in a texture, and then it selects to something else. Yeah, this is a little weird. Alright, I think 4 is fine. And then I could probably put it in here too, right? Doesn't really matter. Alright, so we have a tree there. This wants like forest for some reason. Why does it want forest? Alright, so I think I know what it wants to do. It wants like a pet. Oh, I know what it wants. It wants a garden. That's what it wants. I'm like, why am I looking at this map and it looks weird? Yeah, so that's the size of a garden, so to speak, I guess. They do have bushes here. Alright, so I also forgot to change the sign here. Rival's house. Alright, so we did Rival's house. We put in all the signs here. We gotta go and change. We need to change the color of the roof. I wish there was an easy way to paint all this. Why am I not seeing like a good paint tool? I don't know. That's weird. Guess we have to do it this. I'd almost call this outdated. So many parts I gotta go and look at individually, right? Do 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 do. Slow process. I wish this was not a slow process. Alex, welcome back. So, why were we talking about girls again? I don't remember.
Are we talking about your dad?
Oh yeah, we were talking about my dad for a second. Um, why were we talking about my dad? Why we call him Sped, right? Oh, I was gonna tell you about the phone incident
Yeah.
too. Um, did you see the live stream called "Sped Dad Loses His Phone"? That one's
No,
that that live
I've never
stream.
watched your videos in a minute.
Uh, some of them
I don't
are
really like look in your channel.
well. That's one of the live streams that got a lot of views. That one's probably close to 70 views now. Um, basically, he lost his phone, and the rumor is apparently some guy broke into his apartment who was and the guy apparently who broke into his apartment was an ex-minister of some sort. And this is a description that's told by his lady, who probably also has memory issues. Oh, this this guy broke into the house. He's an ex-minister, but he puts one shoe on one foot and another shoe on another foot. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Oh, he broke into his apartment. He busted the window. He jumped in through the window and he stole his phone, but he's crazy. He always wets himself, and he also stumbles over the table, whatever that's supposed to mean. Stumble over the table. Um, and he also, what did she say? He also, they gotta call the authorities and lock him up. We gotta lock him up. And she keeps being adamant about that. And then a few days later, they end up finding his phone. So that's funny. I think there's a few other things that she was also saying that was kind of crazy too. I don't remember everything, but I remember that it was pretty crazy, pretty insane. But yeah, why were we talking about girls again? I'm trying to remember what we said before sped dad. I'm talking about my dad, right? I don't know what that block is. All right, looks like I'm getting a bunch of weird random blocks. Did you see where your main said, "Oh, I'm failing classes again"?
No.
Yeah, apparently he's failing everything,
Which
but
classes?
so he claims that he's failing
Damn.
everything, but he's not. He's got a bad English grade, and I think Spanish is rough as well. But he doesn't. He'd be doing stuff to like piss off the teachers, and then like he doesn't study as well. Like,
Well, that's just called lazy.
yeah. And I went off, and then I tried to help him out once. Like for English, he was supposed to basically create a research paper. He doesn't know how to write an essay, a letter or an essay or anything. Or
For real?
yeah, he doesn't. Like I
Oh,
told him, hey, what topic are you going to pick for your research essay? Why Cristiano Ronaldo is better than Messi? And then I'm like, you got to pick something different. I don't think that's going to work well for your English grade because it's a research paper, not an opinion paper.
Stupid. Research about what?
Any topic. It could be about anything. They don't care what it is. It could be like why Americans love chocolate chip cookies, and then be like, chocolate chip cookies, the memory, entices the memory of childhood. Oh, it causes a nostalgia over all the Christmas advertising of how Santa Claus loves his milk and cookies, and that is a result of the American capitalist propaganda that has ingrained into the psyche of each American citizen in the United States. Like, something like that, and then start including, evidence like during the 1920s, Coca-Cola started doing Santa Claus advertisements, and this include, it's something like basically they want to choose a topic. I told them to go with a medical topic, like why, and I told them an easy topic. Why sweet McDonald's? Like I told him, why McDonald's sweet tea can lead to diabetes. That's or maybe like why eating fast food will cause you to gain weight. Something that's easy. I don't know if they can do something that's like been done many times. I don't know if the teacher will like frown upon that. But you man's like, I gotta talk about soccer because if I don't talk about soccer, oh, my teacher's gonna know that I cheated. And I'm like, not necessarily. I mean, if we, you know, pick something that's generally kind of sounds interesting, or maybe would be interesting for somebody to read at, because you're not. I don't think he's wanting to. You're not writing a book. You're just doing an assignment, right? And I don't even know how much he wants. Maybe he just wants like a page. Um, and literally, you could just pick some. Like I like medical stuff because it's easy to find research online, and then you can kind of like reference stuff or paraphrase stuff, or for him, I think they're more concerned about references, um, which from what I remember back in high school, um, I imagine that's more than likely what they're talking about. But humane being humane, just soccer's life, CR7. Cristiano Ronaldo is my father. Like that's what he was kind of on about when I was trying to help him talk. Like he kept demanding to talk about soccer. I'm like, and I went on and I made an hour live stream on my Polytechnic channel talking about like how I told him like how to go about doing this stuff. And this was like back when I only had my Chromebook, and he was basically wanting me to do the assignment for him. And I tried to like guide him, and I was even trying to encourage him to like go like create like an AI thing, read what AI says, and then like kind of rewrite what AI is saying in your own words.
Bro, AI doesn't even work.
Well, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really do the assignment for you, but um, I told him to try to use it as like a tool to kind of help guide what you might want to write. Um, and then I think he also was saying, "Oh, I don't know, I don't know if I can write about this topic. I gotta go ask my teacher." And then he disappeared from there, never like followed up with me about what his teacher said, which tells me he probably didn't even ask the teacher. So I don't know. Maybe he did, maybe he did not, but he hasn't tried to contact me ever since I tried to help him out. So which tells me that he's either doing it himself or it's left his mind. Because I've tried to put in my 2 cents to kind of help him there, but he hasn't checked in with me about any of that. Which I don't know. Another thing that I've been trying to also ask Humane or Choppa is like, so Choppa, what you gonna do when you get out of high school? Because I mean, you can see what.
Probably nothing.
Well, that's my concern is that he'll do nothing when he really should not be doing nothing. He should be doing something, right? Um, but I started like analyzing what I thought more than likely would happen. Um, I don't know if he'll get into community college, like if he'll go into community college, because you can get into community college, but going to community college, like to get a associate's degree, I don't see. Problem with the high schools, like I was based on what my assumption was with his grades. I was thinking that he was probably going to go down my route, what I did. Like I first went to community college and then I transferred from a community college to a university after I got my associate's degree, which is actually a good tactic. It may save you a lot of money. So you basically do get your core education classes out of the way, or whatever, however they want to call it. Um, and I got my degree from a university, and it is like a state university too. So it's like a better, some people say it's a good name, University of North Carolina, which is one of the good schools in the country, like one among the best. I should rephrase it like that, right? Because there are there are people out there who probably say, "Oh, there's bad schools out there," but uh, I don't know if I'm at liberty to say what I think about certain schools because I don't want to be getting hate from the schools either. But actually, speaking of which, Alex, do you have any ideas what you want to do after you finish high school?
I'm still planning.
But any general ideas or things you would like to do? Or has that idea not crossed your mind yet?
No.
I mean, it's okay. I didn't really know well, I'll tell you what I wanted to, back when I was in high school, I just want to get out of high school. That was my thing. And then eventually I was like, um,
That's how I was just doing. I was just gonna do it. I was gonna probably wait for work or some shit.
yeah,
But I still work at Little Caesars.
cool.
If you already know.
Painted this house gray, but now I have one block that I missed. Yeah. How do I miss up one block out of this whole list of stuff here? That's crazy. Yeah, I hate this process. Well, what's your dad doing for work now, Alex?
He works at 2 jobs. Um, he works at Best Buy as like a technician, like repairs like computers and all that, like phones, tablets, whatever.
Cool.
And still works at IHOP.
As a
Getting paid like 20 bucks as like a chef.
I
He's like a lead
just
chef.
it's a what?
A lead chef, whatever you call it, a lead cook.
Oh, lead chef. Like yeah, I think I know what that is. Like, oh, that's cool. I like that he has that title in his position. How do I put a block inside of a
I've been
block?
working there for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And at Best Buy, maybe like 4 to 2 years.
I applaud him for working at IHOP for 10 years. I don't think a lot of people would be able to handle that.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure they would get pissed off.
There's some people out there be working at like fast food places like the rest of their damn lives.
The rest of their life?
Yes, bro. Working there for like.
Oh yes, that's true.
I know this one woman been working there for like 80 years or so. She's not like a manager. She's like a regular ass employee.
Yeah, and I have ideas as to why that happens, but I got so pissed off. I get really mad when I think about that, and not mad at the employee, mad at the organization. Like
and she doesn't want her like retired or not. She's gonna die there.
She doesn't want to retire because she can't retire because she more than likely either doesn't have the money, more than likely doesn't have enough money. I'm trying to think what other big typical reasons. Maybe by chance she loves working there. It also tends to happen occasionally. Like I know a lady who loves to work at the grocery store where I worked at, and she does it because one is close to her house, and her position, she thinks that it's like fun to work there, or it's like pleasant, which I applaud her for that idea.
And what I know, McDonald's like will reward you if you're working for like years, and they will give you money like 10 years. I believe they're gonna be like $100, 15, like 150, 20, 200. You on that?
I'm actually not surprised because I know McDonald's is among the look. They've increased their like benefits.
And I think that's a joke, bro. Like,
Oh, the amount they pay? Yeah, it usually is a joke. Like, as in, like,
for 80 years,
you would,
bro.
yeah, you would think it's going to be much better. But unfortunately, that's not always the case. Sadly. Why am I not?
I was thinking about applying at McDonald's, but I was like, hell no.
Um,
Cause I had a friend named Damien. He used to work at McDonald's for like he'd been working there for like 2 months, and he just quit.
he quit.
Cause first it's stressful.
It
Like he
is.
said. Second, like most of the workers or employees are like lazy as hell. You just be sitting there in the break room just like smoking or vaping in there, or whatever they do. Even a manager too.
Oh, I'm sure. I worked at I worked at one fast food place for like a month as an assistant manager. It was horrible. The general manager was always on drugs. Like, at least
Who was it?
probably, who was it? Or what, the organization?
No, like what fast food place was?
Um, Now, okay, I'll say the fast food name because I actually have a good opinion about the brand and the company, but I think that my issue was that where I worked, it was poorly run by a lot of druggies, and a lot of these people were later fired. And this was like after I left is when they were fired, of course, not when I'm there. But it was, you've heard of Arby's?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I worked at Arby's as an assistant manager at one point. I liked the company, but when I was a manager, oh, finally I found that brick. When I was a manager there, some of I was like okay with some of the work. Some of the work I was not okay with. Mainly being because that some of the work seemed really weird. It almost seemed like unnecessary. Um, in that, how to try to think how to put it exactly. Like, I don't know, people be doing unnecessary stuff for no reason. Like they had me doing like a cook job that wasn't really part of the position. Like they wanted me to go and get a roll of like raw roast beef. I was supposed to take measurements of it. Like, I need you to go and put this um, log of meat, of this frozen meat, on top of a scale. Write down the weight of the meat on a like piece of paper, like a log book. Put it in the oven. Cook it for 3 hours. And you gotta time it, and no, well, basically the oven times for you. Take it out. Put it on top of the scale again. Wait a second time, and then once every hour, I need you to go and weigh it. Which I don't know, like, and even the fast food workers who I worked with, a lot of them were former McDonald's employees. They're like, oh, we never would even do this in McDonald's, which to me sounds like a kind of a bad sign, right? And turns out, where I worked at, there was a lot of undercover drug deals that I was not aware of. Apparently, this would happen either, like, yeah, in the evenings, or somebody would come in very, very early in the morning. Like, I don't even know. It's like so many sketchy stuff was going on there, and I wasn't like even aware of most of the stuff until like after I quit there. And yeah, like my friend, like right now it's a whole lot different. But like they basically got rid of everybody who was there when I was there. Um, one of my friends still works at Arby's. He says that, and he got promoted to be a manager like what I was when I first got in. Um, and he was pretty much happy to be a manager there, but he says that he wishes he could find other work because he says he works full time, but feels like he works over 40 hours a week, and he's not a fan of that. He wishes it was part time, but he says he can't afford to go part time because of the pay. He says he doesn't like the pay. He says the pay is too low, which I agree because my pay when I was a manager, they paid me like $9 an hour, and that's bad. Yeah,
Ain't no way.
they paid me $9 an hour to be a manager, and that's why I quit after a
No
month.
fucking way.
Yeah, but this was before COVID. This was like 2018. But still, even in 2018, they should have paid me more than $9 an hour.
I would just quit at this.
I quit about a month into working there. Truth be told, it probably was less than a month. Because I know I worked there for at least 2 weeks for sure. After 2 weeks, I don't know. I feel like it was probably a month because I had to go in and out to get. Oh yeah, and they would never do direct deposit. They would always like hand you a paper check, which was any business that does that. I tend to. I'm like, okay, what's kind of going on here? Because even I know how to go and like send money to like an accounting number or account and routing number and all that, but like. I think they did paper checks because a lot of people didn't even have bank accounts, like for whatever reason, or more than likely what they did was they take those paper checks and then go to the this check cashing places, and then they get cash, and then they do who knows what with that cash. Which I don't know. I don't quite get that because they also have like if you're living in apartment complexes, a lot of apartments they don't take cash. They only do checks, or they sometimes do direct payments from a bank institution. Sometimes they do that. I don't know, kind of tough to say exactly. All right, so this is kind of interesting.
$9 an hour.
What's crazy?
That you get paid $9 an hour.
I know. I get paid right now. Literally, those freaking $9.
There's some people.
There's what?
Some people be saying like $8 or $9 an hour for fast food workers is good and shit. Because fast food is like an unskilled job. Like any go in there, just all you do is just flip a burger and fill out an order.
Well, see, there's
Like,
arguments for that. Here's my opinion regarding those 8 or 9 hours. Like, I mean, $8 or $9 an hour. With the current inflation, I think that's not going to go far at all, really. Because even with making like 16 an hour, 15, 16, which kind of is like more towards what people are getting towards as a basic starting pay for 2024. Now I know plenty of businesses that don't pay that much, so that I think that if you're going to be paying like $8 or $9, it should be like for a high schooler who has maybe a 16-year-old possibly who's like just getting
money.
Yeah, just needing money to like maybe take his girl out to the movies, or for like buy some video games.
One time, my friend Angel, right?
Yeah.
He asked me if I want to give him $50, and I was like, "What the fuck you need $50 for?"
Buy video game, probably.
No, he said like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to QT Quick Trip."
Yeah, I know QT.
Like buy some chips or snacks and a drink. I was like, snacks for drinks like for $50.
Hey, you want to buy a
Because
watch?
I don't give out money like that to one of my friends. Because I've known my friend Angel, for like 3 months.
Yeah.
I can't give out money like that.
I don't do. I only have one
Like,
neighbor who I'll be willing to do that because I know he'll repay me back. Because I made a mistake once. I gave a friend $300 because he said because I've been to his place and he was literally sleeping on the floor and he wanted $300 so he could buy a mattress and he was working two jobs. He was working at GameStop and Target. And I told him, all right, well, pay me the 300 when you get your paycheck. And he's like, all right. And then he bailed on me and disappeared. So because of that, I am extremely, extremely hesitant to give people money. But I have given large sums of money before once. I did give a neighbor, what was it, $1,600, and then I got paid back in like a month. And I did that because that neighbor, I know everybody in the neighbor's family, and I know all their addresses, and if they bail on me, I can get them in trouble if I wanted to, but I have trust in them versus like this friend who made me kind of upset. But I did make him write a contract so I could, if I wanted to, force him to give me the money by going to small claims court. Because it is a technical written contract, even if it's handwritten. I think it still will apply. So if you make a loan, first thing get it in writing. Never be like, hey, can I borrow $50? All right, pay me back, because you never know. A person might bail on you, and then
bro, $50. What can I buy with that, bro? I'll go to fucking movie theaters and buy myself like a large popcorn or a large ass drink. Cause you know how fucking movie theaters the fucking prices for that?
I know. I worked at a movie theater.
Fucking $24 or more than total.
Yeah, $50 would buy probably when I was at the movie theater, it would buy popcorn and soda and candy for like a family, or you could buy probably three pizzas, a salad, and chicken tenders. Like food for a family at a movie theater. Um, yeah, that's basically.
If you want $50, bro, just give me a whole 500 word sentence, and I'll probably give you the reason why you want $50.
Oh, you'll give somebody $50 if somebody writes a 500-word essay to you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I know people who will take your
100,
offer.
that'll be like 1,000.
Should I'll write 2,000 essays if you give me
200 then.
Yeah. Almost forgot math for a second. All right, gotta make this even.
I'm just playing a game, by the way.
You still playing the Warzone game? Oh,
No, I'm just playing some on Roblox because I was just bored. I don't play Roblox that much. Just play it when I just get bored. Nothing else to play.
I
I'm
don't know.
playing like epic mini games.
I got issues with Roblox sometimes. I wonder if I made this correctly. This might not be.
I'm telling you, it's like boring. Well, by myself at least. Like, no motivation, like no fun games out there, and even creative. Like,
You,
I would just only, I would just only play Roblox if my friends be asking.
gotcha.
If I want to play Roblox, you know.
Have you played Eclipses? I can't remember if you have. I think you may have.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you don't know what that is?
No.
That's gonna be a fun game if you were to get into it. All right, why does this look weird to me? Is this supposed to be bigger? Might be. It's 2 o'clock. I should be going to sleep.
Huh?
Said it's 2 o'clock. I probably should be trying to go to sleep.
What are you?
I don't know.
Call later if you want.
I call later. It's going to be tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, let me check. Tell you what, let me check chat one more time. I've been live for 2.5 hours. Am I even getting subs? That's like a good question. Because I know it went up to like 2090, 2920, but like I never checked the subscriber count. It should be slowly growing. I hope. Kaijiro cards is at 80 views by the looks of it. 798. Alright, so 2,922 subscribers. I got a new message from Manuel again. What does he want? Oh, it just sends me a thumb up emoji. I got a guy who wants to buy some Mexican pesos off of me. But he's like, I want a good quality banknote. I don't want no crumpled up banknotes. I'm like, I'm gonna show you some photos of what I got. All right, and you gotta go or we don't, because I'm not gonna be, I know you want something picture perfect, but like, I don't know how realistic we're gonna be here, right? All right, so yeah, this starting area is almost finished, I think, right? Oh, I gotta fix this here. Is that fixed? No. Oh, it's not. All right, let's get that fixed.
Are you going to sleep or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go save this map, and then tomorrow we'll finish the map, and then
And what?
and then I gotta start working on character development and programming because I think this is I gotta make 2 signs here. I gotta make I'm gonna call this route.
Alright.
I
I'm
got.
gonna leave the call, so.
You about to leave call?
Yeah. So, I'm gonna call you later. Today.
All right. Cool. Talk to you later then. Happy routes. Oh, hello. Spell correctly, ThyCompany. Happy routes. Route 1. And let me take a look at Discord right quick. What did I call this town? Happy Town. Duh. What's called Happy Town? So this is we're gonna do it like this, happy route. And this is gonna say Happy Town. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so I'm doing some last, like, final building, right? So Happy Town. All right, all we really need is just like some bushes, and then probably finish it from there, right? Three signs for Happy Town should be plenty. All right, cool. So yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and start to wrap it up here. So save to Roblox. All right, save to Roblox and then publish to Roblox. So y'all can actually play the game if you want. Discord just bumped out of Alex's stuff. All right, cool. So yeah, guys, make sure this is all saved. So yeah, you all can see Happy Town here. I gotta paint the roof here. I might make this tan. I don't know. Might make some building upgrades to make it look better than what it looks like now. So yeah, we'll think about it. All right, guys. So I saved the game. Cool. All right. So this is what I'm kind of, sort of looking at here. Not entirely looking at it. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll kind of come up with some ideas because I got to make characters as well, and I have a few ideas for characters. So yeah, we might put in Professor ThyCompany into the game somehow. I don't know, just come up with some ideas more or less. Whew. So yeah, guys. Again, thank you all so much for watching today's live stream. Very glad to have you all here. And if you have not already, we do ask you to please subscribe to the ThyCompany channel. So subscribe if you have not already. Hit the bell icon so you get notifications for future videos, live streams, and episodes, and all of that. And also, yeah, give the video a thumbs up. And comment down below, what would you like to see for future games? Future live streams. Maybe you want us to cover a certain game. Let us know. So yeah.